When it just makes sense. It's your red pill, brown girl. Searching for the truth. It's your red pill, brown girl. When it just makes sense. It's your red pill, brown girl. Get into the truth. It's your red pill, brown girl. Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Crystal. It's your bad-pilled brown girl. Coming at you. Oh my God. It's been so much happening, you guys. Oh, Lord. 9 days till the day we figure out if we're gonna all have tampons in the boys' bathroom. Y'all, it is crazy. Okay, 9 days until we figure out if gas is going down or not. 9 days till we figure out if we have to keep talking about what somebody want to sleep with. Like 9 days until we figure out if boys can continue to compete in female sports, even though we all know that males are biologically bigger, their lungs can hold more air, their muscle mass is bigger than women. I mean, y'all even know. Okay, so I'm in Maryland, y'all. I'm in Maryland. And the first thing that I learned about Marylanders when I moved here is crabs is a really big thing, y'all. Like, crabs is a really big thing. So they'll tell you, well, which crabs do you like? Do you like the males or the females? And anybody will tell you that the male crabs are better. Well, I ask, why are the male crabs better? Oh, because they have more meat. Well, why do they have more meat? Because they have more muscle. They have more, like, stuff to eat. Well, if you get a female crab, it's a lot of, like, reproductive stuff that you got to move past, and then it's a little bit less meat. It's just as good, just made different, y'all. Everybody knows that men are bigger, men are stronger, except the people who want to vote Democrat. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Y'all, why are we debating this 9 days before? I don't know. But this is where we are at, okay? I know you guys didn't come for this, though. Y'all came to hear this brown skin girl. Y'all know I'm not black. I love black people, but I'm not black. Y'all came to hear me talk about Kamala and Black Girl Magic. Y'all, I tried to stay out of this, okay? I really did. I tried to stay out of this because I have a real hard time sometimes talking about Michelle Obama because I really liked her. Like, I liked with an ED, liked her. And I love Beyoncé. Y'all, I had to choose you this day. I really did. The Democrats brought out the big guns, okay? They brought out, they are nervous. You know that they are nervous as to what's going on. They cannot explain that the Trump train is just on its way. Choo-choo. The Trump train is out of here, okay? Like, the Trump train is so big. I think they call it like too big to rig. Like, people are on board with whatever Trump going on. I mean, like, seriously, they do. They do. Like, hey, Denzel. Okay, so the Democrats, or the Democrats, what I call them, because them folks is crazy. They are nervous. You know they're nervous because they bring out Beyoncé and not Michelle, but Michelle Obama. Not Beyoncé and Michelle from Destiny's Child. Not Michelle. Not Michelle. They brought out Michelle Obama, y'all. You know things is about to get real. I'm thirsty. Y'all, here's what I'll say. Before we go over this, because we're gonna take an in-depth look. We going, this former black girl is getting ready to walk y'all through this whole Beyonce debacle, because it's crazy. Hold on, y'all. They talking about people in Texas came out to see Kamala, and y'all know that's just not true. Y'all know it's not true. Y'all know it's not true because the people in Texas got an attitude, okay? Let me tell you, the people in Texas came to see Beyonce. And it was hilarious because they started booing once they figured out that Beyonce was not singing. Girl, Beyonce know good and well. Beyonce know good and well that she can't be coming out. Beyonce can't be coming out there talking about, like, politics. Girlfriend, if you don't drop down and get your eagle on, we came to see you sing. We did not come to hear you talk about Camilla. We did not come to see. You better drop down and get your eagle on. Where is Beyonce in her performance? Hey, TikTok. Y'all, I'm going live on TikTok. Last time I went live on TikTok. Okay, YouTube and X. Hey, y'all. Last time I went live on TikTok, they banned me for 7 days. So I gotta be careful what I say. No, I don't. I'm gonna say whatever I gotta say in TikTok. You gotta do what you gotta do. But sis is gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. So Beyonce gets out there, and y'all, she starts talking about, like, Camilla bringing together the country. And y'all know that's just not true. Y'all know, we know that is not true. Kamala and Barry Soetoro. I'm trying, y'all. But y'all, Barry Soetoro and Kamala have been so divisive. It's not even funny. Like, they have divided us more. And what makes it so bad is them the ones that's half white. Them the ones that's half something. Okay? Black folks aren't even the ones being the divisive ones. It's the mixed. It's the ones that you... Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Obama, your mama is white, okay? Your mama, you got a white mama. So you should at least be a little bit more come together. My mom and my dad came together, and we all heard the whole situation with Camilla. Candace Owens been bringing the heat, y'all. If y'all have not been watching Candace Owens talk about this girl and how her daddy is Irish and how she blackified her entire, like, history. Oh my God, y'all gotta watch Candace Owens. So apparently this woman lied, Camilla, which I realized she was a liar at the debate, y'all. She lied like crazy. So, but in her book, she actually talks about, like, being, like, growing up, black, and her aunties in Harlem. Mind you, she don't have no aunties in Harlem, y'all. And mind you, she talks about, her grandmother being black, and then she posts a fake picture of her and this woman, this black woman, that's not her grandmother. And everybody is thinking that she black, and she's not black. And no media is even talking about it. Y'all, something is up. They have lied so bad. And I'm not even say, okay, I don't care what color she is. Y'all, I'm not bringing that up because she is like supposed to be black. I really don't care. Like, y'all already know. I'm equal opportunity. I love black, white, green, blue, whatever. You know, my parents are from the islands. Like, I love them all, okay, right? So, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is we need to pay attention to the ones that are straight up just lying. And then they, like, project because they're saying that Trump is a liar. But, y'all, I haven't, and y'all know I'm a Trump girl, right? But I'm a lover of truth. And so if Trump really tells a lie, like seriously, I'm not talking about the lies that y'all say he's lying, like the subjective kind of lies. Oh, there was millions of people at my rally, or millions of people. That's all like opinion, right? I'm talking about a lie that he said, oh, I was raised in a middle class family. Like, he doesn't say those types of things. He doesn't say, oh, I don't know what it's like to get groceries. He doesn't say those types of things, right? He's not like a liar. He is a dude, and dudes exaggerate. They tell you, oh, I was the best president in the world. Or, you know how y'all men are. I'm the best at basketball. Or I'm the best golfer. Like, you know, Trump might have said that. But, like, show me something where he, like, just flat out blatantly lied. Y'all, I can't find it. And if you can, please send it to me. Like, seriously. Send it to me and let me see where he flat out told a lie. And they can't. So, I say that to say Kamala, and Barry they are liars. I'm sorry. Let's just tell the truth, y'all. They're liars. And for them to be pinned as like trying to be bringing the country together, that's just not true anymore. We know that. Like, they are divisive. They talk about black versus white. They openly discriminate against white people. I was talking to somebody today at church, you guys, and I was really sad because they are so gifted, like, just gifted, talented, musically inclined and all of that. And their son, is trying to find a job. And mind you, their son just graduated from, really good school. I don't want to say the name, but can't find a job. And it's been 2 years and he hasn't been able to find a job. He has a degree. And he's like, yeah, you know, my son needs to find a job. And I'm like, well, unfortunately, your son is the wrong color. White men are being openly discriminated against. And it's the truth. Like, if you don't have an Indian accent or if you're not black or brown, you ain't getting no job. You're not. I mean, maybe if you're a woman, but white people are being openly discriminated against, and that's not cool. That's not the life that we want to live in. Like, that's not the world that we want to live in. Racism, the answer to racism is not more racism. Like, it's just not. And I stand on it. Like, y'all, that is the hill that I'm willing to die on. The answer to racism is not more racism. So when I sit here and I watch people who are half white or half something, Barry, Barack Obama, your mama is white. Your grandparents are white. Why are you trying to demonize white people? It's just weird. That's like, y'all should automatically know that something is up. You should automatically know that something is not right when somebody who is half white is demonizing a whole half of their biological makeup. Like, that's not cool. Actually, I would like him even more if he said, oh, my mama's white. Like, I'm not getting ready to discriminate against white people. Like, y'all not getting ready to talk about my mama and my mama's family. Like, I would like them even more. And I would like Kamala if she came out and talked about, like, her family and her genetic makeup. But everybody is trying to be black. I don't know why. It's crazy. Everybody is trying to kind of, like, blackify themselves, especially, I guess, in the Democrat Party, because y'all, black people, keep voting for them at 90-something%. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. The atmosphere is changing because something is up that they are bringing out the big guns. Something is going on. TikTok, something is going on that they bringing out Michelle Obama and Beyonce. Lord Jesus. They are getting nervous like crazy. People are waking up. I'm hoping. Y'all, I thought people was waking up in 2022. I was hoping that people were waking up in 2020. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, they already started voting, that people are waking up because, y'all, Beyonce got out there. And I felt like her speech, and we're going to watch her speech, you guys, because I think it's important. I really think that it's important. We'll watch her speech. She got out there in Texas and talked about Kamala Harris bringing people together. The country is so tired of being divided. And all this woman out her mouth is saying is divisive stuff. She talks about Trump being a dictator. She talks about Trump saying, oh, Project 2025. He has denounced Project 2025 several times, okay? Like, that's a fact, okay? Nobody is fact checking her. But he has denounced Project 2025, which in my opinion, I support Project 2025. FYI, go watch my Project 2025 video, okay? I support Project 2025 100%. Sorry, Trump. That's where you and I ain't scared. But I'm also not running for president. I ain't scared of these folks. I support Project 2025. Go watch my Project 2025 video. Anyway. So she talks about, like, this woman is a liar. And so Beyonce gets out there and talks about her being so, like, bringing people together and how your freedoms and your freedoms and your freedom. And I'm sick of y'all. Honestly, I'm sick of black folks. What in the world is going to make y'all free? What's going to make y'all free? Y'all, we done had the Emancipation Proclamation. We done had the Civil Rights Movement. We done had, Lord Jesus, we done had a black president, or AKA half black president. What is going to make black folks feel free? I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. So this whole freedom, I can't move, freedom, like, y'all, come on. Free to do what? Free to do what? Free to do what? Because I don't know about y'all. And it could have something to do with the fact that I denounce being black. I'm free. I can free. And not only that, my freedom is not, like, given to me by the Democrat Party or any politician. My freedom was endowed by God. That's actually where my freedom came from. So I'm really bored with the whole freedom thing, but whatever y'all got to tell yourselves to continue to be controlled by the Democrat Party. So I say that to say, Beyonce gets out there, y'all, and we're going to watch this together, okay? And I find it very interesting what they have on, y'all. Look at this. Hold on. Let's watch this together. Before we go anywhere, this is important. Let me move it back a little bit. Why is Michelle dressed like that? Why is Michelle dressed like that, y'all? So Kevin Samuels used to say that Michelle, not Michelle Obama. We're gonna get to her, but Michelle, Kelly Rowland. Look, I done mixed that girl up. Kelly Rowland. Why is Kelly Rowland dressed like this? Is it freedom you got? Is it freedom to be a man? Is that what they're saying? She's got a whole suit on with hip, she is a very attractive woman. Very, very attractive woman. Very, she's beautiful, right? She comes out there with a short cut and a big suit on. What is going on here? Why? Why? And then Beyonce has on this tight short dress or whatever, being the woman, and they come in looking like a woman and a man. Y'all, it's weird. Are they pushing this whole transgendered female, but really it's this cross-dressing? It's too much. I'm sorry. Kelly Rowland is a beautiful girl, and she comes out there with this suit on, and she's the man, Beyonce's the girl, they're holding hands. It's too much. Why didn't she just have a dress? Why didn't she obviously be a beautiful girl? It's a whole, this is the whole programming that they're doing, y'all. It's okay for her to be a beautiful girl. And then she has this, short haircut, she's some kind of dude. And then she's, moving like this. She's some kind of, it's girl. She's constantly, and my issue with Kelly Rowland is, she's so insecure. Kelly Rowland, bless you. You're a beautiful girl, and she's constantly trying to make a name for herself. Girl, you were in Destiny's Child. You were next to Beyonce. You don't need to do all of this. It's too much. It really is. Anyway, let's listen to Beyonce's speech, non-speech. That's going, y'all, it's crazy. I just wanted to point that out because this is just too much. Also, y'all, look at the crowd. Look at who's behind Beyonce.
H-Town.
These men all have a period, I promise you. These are all feminized men.
We are so happy to be standing here on this stage as proud country Texas women supporting and celebrating the one and only Vice President Kamala Harris.
Jay-Z, get your wife.
A woman who's been pushing for what this country really needs right now. Unity. It's impossible not to feel the energy in this room, the positivity, the community, the humanity. We are at the precipice of an incredible shift, the brink of history.
Y'all, okay, the next time, since y'all so excited about Beyonce, the next time you take your behind to the grocery stores or the gas station and tell them that you have positivity and energy in your wallet. Y'all, okay, if we didn't already fall for this with Barack Obama, then I would say, oh, okay, this is something new. Oh my God, this is so energetic. This is exciting. Y'all don't remember Hope and Change? Y'all remember that? And then, my friend Jason Whitaker said, then I was hoping that I could get some change. Barack Obama, Hope and Change. So Beyonce gets up there, and all she got for us, y'all, is energy, positivity. And on the precipice, Beyonce spelled precipice. Y'all. Y'all know that's my girl. Beyonce, spell precipice. Anyway, y'all. So we're on the brink or the precipice. Somebody said, other sources say that she was leaving right after she sang and left Kamala by herself. I believe it, Sarah. Look, those folks was booing. Those folks was booing because we wanted to see Beyonce. We didn't want to see you, Camilla. I'm sorry. Like, anywho. But y'all, the manipulation. Let's keep going. The manipulation is crazy.
I'm not here as a celebrity.
Yes, you are, girl.
I'm not here as a politician.
Yes, you are.
I'm here as a mother.
Girl, bye.
A mother who cares deeply about the world my children and all of our children live in. A world where we have the freedom to control our bodies. A world where we're not divided. Our past, our present, our future merge to meet us here. Imagine our daughters growing up seeing what's possible with no ceilings, no limitations. Imagine our grandmothers. Imagine what they feel right now. Those who have lived to see this historic day. Even those who are no longer physically with us. Imagine all of their sacrifice. The sacrifices made so we can witness the strength of a woman. Standing in her power. Reimagining what leadership is. For all the men and women in this room and watching around the country, we need you. Your voice has power and magnitude. Your vote is one of the most valuable tools, and we need you. Your freedom is your God-given right, your human right.
Y'all, okay. So far we learned from Beyonce, from Bay. And Beehive, I don't care nothing about y'all. Y'all can come as hard as y'all want to. y'all can come as hard as y'all want to. The facts is, sis gave us nothing. A woman reimagining her power. Oh, yeah. Well then, yeah. A woman reimagining her power? Is that a reason to vote for someone? We learned about the woman, it's electrifying, it's energetic. We learned about exciting. And then the woman reimagining her power. Y'all, all of these things, I can't pay my mortgage with. The mortgage company don't accept any of that. Sorry. Beyonce. I come here not as a celebrity. Girl, first of all, you a celebrity. Like you one of, like if somebody said the word celebrity, like Beyonce would be one of the few names that came up. Right? Like that, I mean, like she's the like celebrity of celebrities. Like she is. I come here not as a celebrity, but as a mother. Girl, Beyonce, I can't, y'all. I can't. Because I really like Beyonce. Like, I like Dangerously in Love Beyonce. Like, I like the Dangerously in Love. I am in love with you. Like, that's my Beyonce, not this new Beyonce. But, like, for her to say, I come here as a mother, like, girlfriend, your kids are going to be fine. Your kids are going to be fine because you're rich. Our kids, on the other hand, we don't have the same experience that Blue has, okay? I'm sorry, Blue Ivy. I know. We don't have that same experience, okay? We are struggling at the grocery store, struggling at the gas pump, struggling to get jobs because all of these illegals are coming in and undercutting American pay. I'm sorry. I know you guys think that abortion is the biggest issue, and y'all can try and make it the biggest issue if y'all want to, but it's just not. It's not. It's not. Abortion, oh, can I have, and it's not even abortion, y'all. I could see if we were talking about abortion. I could see if we were talking about, okay, a person actually having an abortion. Y'all are talking about the right to have an abortion. Like, anybody needs a right to have an abortion. Like, if you don't want to have a baby, there's a couple of ways. It's just a few ways to not have to worry about it. I mean, just a few ways. I'm just saying. Like, come see me. Come talk to me if you need to figure out how to not have an abortion. I mean, how to not need an abortion. And that's what they're making this about, you guys. And it's getting to the point where it's just like the fact that Americans are allowing themselves to be manipulated into believing that we should put abortion on the highest, like, echelon of problems is just, it's overwhelming at this point. Like, it's just overwhelming. It's getting to the point where I'm just like, where I used to be like, okay, go to another state. Or I used to say, like, it's not a big deal. Now I'm like, okay, no abortion, because y'all are just, y'all are just pushing it. Y'all are pushing it. And it's too much. Like, I am not going to decide my futures or my kids' future on the fact on whether or not I can have an abortion or not. Like, I wouldn't need your freaking abortion if you made life easier for me to live. I wouldn't need your abortion if I could pay my rent and take care of my kids. I wouldn't need your abortion if I can get an education. I wouldn't need your abortion. I only need your abortion because you don't make life easy for us to live. Does that make any sense to anybody out here? Please, my TikTok family, my YouTube, does that make any sense? Do you understand why women get abortions? Because we don't want a baby? No, that's not the truth. We get an abortion because we can't afford a baby. Why can't we afford a baby? Why can't we afford a baby? Because our freaking government has sold out the American people. So we can't afford a baby. Can't afford one. Nobody want an abortion, okay? Trust me. I've had it. I've walked my friends away from the abortion clinic. It's the saddest thing that you'll ever have to experience if you haven't. Hopefully you never have to do it anymore. Having to murder or kill, unalive a human being because you can't afford it. It's the saddest thing. It's the saddest thing. And it's so sad that we think miscarriages are so sad, but abortions are happy. Oh, because one decided that the mother wanted them and the other one decided that the mother didn't. Y'all, come on, that's foolish. That's foolish. It's sad to unalive anything, right? It's sad to kill a plant. It's sad to kill a goldfish. It's sad, y'all. And anybody who is joyous about killing anything, we call those people psychopaths. We were like, oh, something's wrong. They happy to kill something, right? So why are we acting like we're so excited to kill babies? It's just amazing to me. Anyway, I'm not getting ready to with you, Beyonce. I'm not. So, but before, y'all, did y'all see Beyonce's mama, Tina? God, you gotta see it. Oh Lord, Jesus, you gotta see Tina talk, or Tina not talk. Tina could not read. Tina could not read those words. Tina knows. Hold on, y'all gotta read it. Ooh, y'all gotta look at it. Tina said, "I'm sorry, you're gonna have to help me because I can't see." Hold on, y'all gotta see this. Y'all look at Tina.
Hey, Clean. Instead of focusing on small clients or
I
serving
need to
individual
get YouTube.
consumers,
Look at Tina. Look at Tina, y'all. Girl, they here to see Beyonce. They are not here. Oh, y'all gotta see Tina. This is funny.
Thank you, Andrea, for graciously sharing your story. I am honored to be back in Houston tonight. The city where my girls got their voices. I like to have many careers, many black jobs.
See, they keep running that black girl.
The best job that I've ever had is being a mother. I've had the privilege of raising and helping to raise 4 daughters. And I also take immense pride in being mama to so many young women and youth.
Y'all.
It has been empowering for me. Being a teleprompter, I'm having a hard time seeing you guys. I'm just really.
Y'all, oh my God. Tina! The teleprompter. Y'all, it was so bad. It was so... Tina got up there trying to campaign for Kamala. And Tina talking about, hold on, the teleprompter, y'all gonna have to help me. Oh my God, Matthew Knowles, Tina should have went over that before she got up there talking about, y'all, this is what we're getting from celebrities. We're getting this, okay? Manipulation. She could barely read the teleprompter. She can't speak off the cuff about Camilla and all of Camilla's glory. She has got to follow her lines because God forbid she's starting to really talk about what's going on. It's going to implicate Camilla and all of her peeps. Like, God forbid she start to talk about like what's really going on. Y'all, it's gonna be bad. But that was hilarious. The way she was just, I can't even see. I can't see. These people cannot have real conversations. I was watching, did y'all get a chance to watch the Joe Rogan? And it was so good, y'all. The Joe Rogan and Donald Trump's interview. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. Anyway, Joe Rogan did like a thoughts video. It was like real quick, talking about his thoughts about interviewing Trump. And he was like, he said he loved that Trump went for 3 hours, y'all. 3.5 hours. He said the dude didn't pee before we interviewed and he didn't pee after. Like, he was just like, his just ability to just go and talk. It was so good. Trump was talking about like everything, right? And he, Trump is gonna be Trump. I was about to say Trump is old, but I can't come for him like that. I have too much respect for him. Trump is gonna be Trump. And they said like he like talks around, like older people do, right? And he said sorry, TikTok. Sorry, y'all. He said that Trump, he said he loves to sit down, and he said that he asked he said that he asked Kamala to sit down with him as well, and he said she hasn't agreed to yet, But he said he wants to sit down and have a conversation. He said, I can tell how she is just based on having a general conversation. He said, I have a problem with celebrities telling me who to vote for because they are natural liars, which makes so much sense. He was like, literally, they lie for a living. I mean, like, it's acting, right? Like when Beyonce is singing or dancing or what, she's acting. She's in straight up performance mode. That's just the norm, right? That's just how she is. And he was like, so for her to be telling us like who to vote for, it's like, girl, like, they even had like Tyler Perry. Did y'all see Tyler Perry talk about him? Like supporting Tyler Perry, Usher, like, sir, we Usher, you on the Diddy files, okay? Y'all, the Justin Biebers, Usher, we're not interested in you telling us who to vote for. I'm sorry. We're not. Hey, Ladybug. Oh, thank you from my hearts, girl. Thank you. Or, yeah, Beyonce on the Diddy list too. Yeah, they all was with Diddy. You right, word shooter. You ain't never lied. I'm reading some of the comments, y'all, on YouTube from TikTok. Like, so they're like bringing out all the big guns. Like, when I say they are bringing the heat, they are bringing the heat with all the blacks. And it's so sad that they think that black people will continue to fall for this. Like, I mean, what I will say is I don't know. Like, I am hoping that black and brown folks have learned their lesson when it comes to this, and that they decide not to go forward with it. But I don't know. I really don't. Like, just the fact that Michelle Obama, like, it tells me that they are really, really nervous. Let's watch the Michelle Obama speech.
Every month, this Airbnb pays me about $2,700 in semi-passive income.
I was a little offended. I really was.
Yes, Michigan. Oh, my goodness.
Hold on. Yeah, I was a little offended. My reason for being offended is, like, sometimes I'm just like, y'all, we did this already. I mean, seriously, that's where my offendedness comes from. My offendedness comes from, we already had.
Hi, I'm Phil Lipoff. We want to take you to Kalamazoo, Michigan. You see it there. Former First Lady Michelle Obama is about to speak and introduce Vice President Kamala Harris at a rally there. You see her working the crowd. Her husband, former President Barack Obama, was with the Vice President on the trail just 2 days ago. Let's listen in to what Michelle Obama has to say.
Okay, and I'm not, okay, this is not shady, y'all. Okay, hold on, let me pause. This is not shady. This is me just being a former black girl. Y'all, I love black people. Okay, fine, I'm black. Been black for 40 years. Okay. I just stopped being black this time. Y'all don't find it interesting that she had the same, like, braids in since the DNC? That's not to be shady. But, okay, former black girl, right? We usually, us poor black people, we keep our braids in 3 months. The DNC was in June. So, June, July, August, September. Y'all, something up with the braids and the hairstyle. Something is up. We poor folks, we only keep our braids in like 3 months. So if she being Michelle Obama, her braids is not supposed to be in that long. Something up, y'all. I digress. I'm just messing. I'm being messy. Michelle. They are not here to see Kamala. They are here to see Michelle.
All right, you guys have been here for a little bit. So we want to get this show on the road, especially for our folks standing here in the mosh pit. Hang on there. I love you. Well, let me just start by saying hello, Kalamazoo. Or should I say Kamala Zoo?
She thought that was funny. Y'all, it is a Kamala Zoo. Okay. That, if it ain't a Kamala Zoo, the whole Democratic Party is a Kamala Zoo. Okay. It is a zoo. It is a zoo. Okay. Nothing but transgenders, tampons in boys' bathrooms, women's reproductive rights, aka abortion. You know it's something wrong with abortion when you gotta change the name. So we're not talking about abortion anymore. It's reproductive rights. Oh, you got reproductive rights. Oh, you got it, okay? You got the right to reproduce. You just don't get the right to end the reproduction anywhere that you want. Sorry. But that joint is funny. Kamala Zoo. That is exactly what this is. That is exactly what this is. She spends 30 minutes, y'all. Oh my God, it's bad. She spends 30-something minutes talking about
who is ready to elect the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris.
No, baby. No, we're not doing that.
Let me start, of course, by thanking Hallie for everything she's done to get out the vote here in Michigan. But she's building a remarkable campaign in record time, dominating her opponent so thoroughly in the debate, he was too scared to face her again.
He's not too scared. He just don't have time. He really don't have time to be sitting up there with somebody around. Like if I was him, I wouldn't debate her.
She's putting herself out there fearless.
Hold on. Let me say this, right? I think this is important to say. It's not that Trump is scared to debate her. Like, I really don't think so. I think Trump don't have time. Like, if I was him, the way that he was treated in that debate, like the way that they fact-checked him, didn't fact-check her, the way she was allowed to lie on him, the way that she was allowed to lie, period. Like, she literally said Trump is going to put a huge 20% increase in tax on taxes. Like, everybody knows that's not true. The way that she said crime is going down. They were saying that Trump said that crime is going through the roof. And they fact-checked him and said that crime is going down when everybody knows that it's not. Like, I just don't have time. Like, I'm not gonna, like, let me talk to these people myself, is what President Trump is saying. Like, let me talk to them myself, because these people are a waste of time. Like, they're a waste of freaking my time, my energy. It's going to piss me off. They're going to have me saying stuff I really probably shouldn't say. Like, they're eating the dogs, eating the cats. Like, they're just going to take me out of my element. So let me just do my thing. That's what I think that it is. He's definitely not afraid. First of all, we ain't seen Trump afraid to do anything. So let's keep it funky.
Facing down even her harshest critics. She's seeking out Republicans to find common ground. And unlike her opponent, she's not ducking interviews or cowering in safe spaces only with fawning audiences. No, she's showing us what a sane, stable leader looks like. She's not losing her train of thought. or stumbling over her words. And she's doing it all with vigor and with grace. That's because Kamala Harris is a grown-up.
Vigor and grace. Y'all, okay, somebody needs...
And Lord knows, we need a grown-up in the White House.
Vigor and grace. Y'all, have y'all been watching her on these interviews? Like, it hasn't been graced. She's actually been lying. She actually talks about Trump more than she talks about anything. Like, seriously, like, Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that. Like, yes, April Fool's, yeah, you seen yes, I seen it, almost 3 hours long. It was so good. No, it was over 3 hours long. It was over 3 hours. It was so good. It was so good. What generation American are you? I'm first generation American, but not technically, because my biological dad is, American, from the South, my biological, so I'm half Trinidadian. I'm half Trini. Anyway, okay, you guys, let's keep watching her lie. It's
someone with the maturity and fresh ideas to keep moving our country forward. Kamala is the only candidate in this race who has outlined a clear set of policies, including focusing on lowering costs and reducing drug prices for all Americans.
See, okay, black folks, I'm going to talk to y'all. Okay, keep going. I'm going to let her keep going.
Tax credits to first-time home buyers, folks starting small businesses, and working families raising our kids. Let me tell you, it is a remarkable plan.
Keep going.
And these remarkable last few months mirror the way Kamala has handled herself her entire life.
Y'all, I'm not going to let y'all do this. I'm not. Blacks, the blacks, okay? I'm talking only to y'all because this is what is working, or the white liberals or whoever. This woman, Michelle, I'm sorry. I like you a lot, but I like the truth more, and I like my kids more, and I care more about their future. This woman says, Kamala has outlined a remarkable plan. A remarkable plan to lower the cost for everyday Americans. It's going to be so great. The plan is so wonderful. The plan is genius. It's almost as if I had thought of it myself. The plan is G14 classified because nobody heard the daggone plan. We don't know the plan. They just keep talking about this plan. This plan. This plan. As soon as y'all, I'm telling you, when y'all vote for me, you're going to hear this plan. What's the plan, sis? Sis, we need to hear the plan. Sis, we need to hear the plan. Sis, can you just give us a sample? Kind of like at Costco. Even Costco lets you taste a little bit before they tell you something that's fantastic. Can you give us the Costco version of the plan? The plan is remarkable. The plan is genius. Oh my God. The plan is amazing. You're gonna love the plan. The plan is fantastic. What's the plan? It ain't for so many ways that you can make an economy great. And Trump tells you his plan: drill, baby, drill, make energy cheap, energy lowers the cost for everybody. What's your plan, sis? What's your plan? Drill, baby, drill, is that the plan? Trump will tell you tariffs. We're going to take in billions and billions of dollars. The word tariff is such an amazing word because we get to tax not our American citizens, but we get to tax all the other states for using our military, for using our oil, for selling products to Americans. We get to tariff them, and they pay us what we deserve. What's your plan, sis? The amazing plan. If y'all fall for this, y'all deserve exactly what y'all get. I'm sorry. Keep going. This is funny. This plan, y'all, you're gonna love this plan when she comes up with it. It's a fantastic plan. As soon as we can tell you the plan.
Fighting for working people and the vulnerable, first as a prosecutor, then as an attorney general, then as a U.S. senator, and now as our vice president of the United States. Taking on the big banks, the transnational gangs and predatory for-profit colleges, and always doing it, holding her head high with warmth and dignity and class. So Michigan, do not...
Sis, okay, I don't know of any gangs or anything that Kamala took over. I do know that she came for Michael Jackson. I know she came for him. Y'all, this is all like fairy tales. This is all, we're gonna do this. She did this. Mind you, there is no record of her doing anything but being on a government payroll. I mean, that's just the truth. Like, you have got to watch the Candace Owens video with with Joe Brown, and he breaks it down. But not only that, who else broke it down was Harmeet Dillon on the Tucker Carlson show. Oh my God. Harmeet talked about how this woman, Kamala Harris, has not had a real job ever. Like, she's only been on government payroll. She was getting paid like ridiculous amounts of taxpayer dollars to show up for a meeting for 15 minutes, like a month or something. It was just something crazy, y'all. Like to show up like basically almost no time, and she was getting paid all of this money. Like, that goes to show, that's got to be a certain person that hates American people, that they would do those types of things. But I know plenty of them do. Like, she's a politician for sure. And that's why people like Trump. I mean, seriously, Trump got paid millions of dollars because he created a product. Billions of dollars because he created a product, hotels or whatever. And then he's trying to help Americans work those same deals. Like, but somebody who has been on government payroll for all of their lives can't help us with anything. And that's why listening to Michelle Obama basically talk about like how great and wonderful this woman is, it's just amazing to me. And then she goes into the race baiting, y'all. The race baiting. Oh my God. The race and
not buy into the...
Here we go.
Myself, well, why...
Parents, are you doing enough to get your child into a top university? Do you worry whether or not you're...
Here we go.
On earth is this race even close? I lay awake at night wondering what in the world is going on. And it's clear to me that the question isn't whether Kamala is ready for this moment, because by every measure, she has demonstrated that she's ready. The real question is, as a country, are we ready for this moment?
Here we go, y'all. This is the race baiting.
Are we willing to do what it takes to get her across the finish line, or are we going to let ourselves get distracted and fall for the scam? Are we going to lose sight of the dire consequences if we come up short? And right now, folks, I have to be honest, I'm not completely sure of the answers to those questions. Y'all give me...
The scam is, this is the scam, sis, Michelle. The scam is having a candidate, holding him off while we all know that he's mentally declining, okay? Holding him off until you get as many votes as you need, and then switching him out with no primary. You haven't primaried him or anything. You haven't allowed Kamala Harris to be like voted by the Democrats or anything like that, like voted in. Just throwing her out there and giving her to Democrats. That's the scam. That's the scam. Denzel, you said I heard you weren't black. You favored the Browns in Virginia and the DCA. I'm Moroccan. No, I denounce my blackness. I'm sorry, Denzel. Because black folks, they get on my nerves. Y'all, I love them, but they get on my nerves. And any black person or who has been black, y'all understand what I'm saying. They get on my nerves. This is the stuff that black people fall for. This woman is basically playing our faces.
Great comfort in this arena. But this is a big country. And that's why all of my hope about Kamala is also accompanied by some genuine fear. Fear for our country. Fear for our children. Fear for what is coming our way if we forget the stakes in this election. And y'all, that's why I'm here today. And y'all know I hate politics. But I hate to see folks taken advantage of even more. So I wanted to do everything in my power to remind the country that I love, that there's too much we stand to lose if we get this one wrong.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Trump, we expect nothing at all. No understanding of policy, no ability to put together holding Kamala to a higher standard than her.
Hold on, y'all gotta.
Some wonder, do we really know her? Is she too aggressive? Is she not aggressive enough? There are folks sowing seeds of doubt about whether she's who she appears to be. Now, don't get me wrong. Voters have every right to ask hard questions of any candidate seeking office. But can someone tell me why we are once again holding Kamala to a higher standard than her opponent?
No, we're not. Let me tell you, Trump has been, and then everybody cheers because
we expect her to be intelligent and articulate, to have a clear set of policies, to never show too much anger, to prove time and time again that she belongs. But for Trump, we expect nothing at all. No understanding of policy, no ability to put together a coherent argument, no honesty, no decency, no morals. Instead, too many people are willing to write off his childish, mean-spirited antics by saying, well, Trump's just being Trump, rather than question his horrible behavior. Some folks think he's funny. And if you remember, that's exactly how he got elected the first time.
So, y'all, let's look at this, right? She says that we're holding Kamala to a higher standard than President Donald Trump. Y'all, this is where the manipulation happens, okay? The difference between Kamala Harris and President Donald Trump, this is for all of y'all folks that cheered when y'all girl, Mish, said all of this. President Donald Trump is a billionaire. President Donald Trump, we have watched before our eyes create buildings in New York City, one of the hardest markets for business owners to run, period, okay? he has created buildings and hotels and created a TV show and created millions and millions of jobs and employed millions of people. Okay? So Kamala hasn't done that. All we see is Kamala on the red carpet with Montel Williams, which we didn't know her. We see her as like the district attorney, the DA, locking up black people, locking up people for truancy. We seen her shaking her head when Amy Coney Barrett was being she's like, I need to ask her some questions. Like, all we see her is in these spaces. She hasn't created a damn thing. Nothing. So we're not holding her to a different standard, sis, Michelle. We are holding her to the fire because she is getting ready and interviewing for the most important job in the entire world. And not to mention, we see how black folks operate in the school systems. We work with black people on our jobs and black women. It's not always nice. Sorry, it's just the truth. So the fact that we are wanting something more from her to show us that she knows what she's doing, knows what she's talking about, that's fair game. The fact that we're not holding Trump to the fire, that's a lie, because that man has been questioned every which way of Sunday. He has been scrutinized. He's been under attack since since his very first run for office. Like, hold on, y'all. TikTok be annoying me. It says, we have detected inactivity during your current live. Hey, TikTok. TikTok. Let me tell you, TikTok is the ops. I'm not going to say nothing else. They the ops. Yeah, but the manipulation, they're saying that we're holding Trump to a different standard, and it's not true, y'all. Like, Trump has been scrutinized, first of all his life. He's been on so many interviews. It was Joe Rogan that was talking just recently about his interview on The View and how everybody loved him and how Whoopi Goldberg, they were our friend Donald Trump. Like, come on. Like, come on. Kamala Harris has not been in the spotlight for over 50 years like Donald Trump has. He has. Ever since he was 30, he's been in the spotlight. So we need to stop, allowing people like Michelle. I don't care if y'all like her. Like, everybody knows Michelle is popular, right? And I like her. Used to like her, with an ED. I used to like her until she just started lying. Y'all, we need to hold him to the fire. Like, what she's saying is just not true.
Folks gave him a pass and rolled the dice, betting that he couldn't possibly be that bad. And then there were those folks who didn't think it really mattered who the president was, if you can believe that. And still others who thought it'd be a good idea just to blow up our entire democracy. Let us not forget how badly that worked out for all of us. Let us not forget the incompetence and the corruption, the chaos that was the cornerstone of his entire 4 years in office.
That's just not true.
Let's start with the pandemic.
See, this y'all blacks, if y'all don't call her out with this. This man was president for 3.5 years before the pandemic came. Let's start with the pandemic. No. Michelle, sorry, sis. You know, we cool. We can't start his presidency with the pandemic. We have to start his presidency with the fact that your man, Barack Obama, said factory jobs were not coming back. We have to start with the fact that Barack Obama said that factory jobs were not coming back and y'all need to learn to code. Y'all need to learn to get another job, white Americans. poor Americans, Black Americans, uneducated Americans. Y'all need to figure it out because your factory jobs are not coming back. And President Trump brought them back. Let's start with the fact that gas prices are never coming down, is what your man said. Sis, your man said this is just now the price of gas. It was like $5 when he left office. And they told us that gas prices are not coming down. And what happened under President Trump? They came down. Let's start with that, okay? You want to start with the pandemic that nobody could have seen coming. If you want to ask most conservatives, it was a plant anyway. It was a plant to get President Trump out of office. Oops, can I say that? The China virus? Oops, can I say that? You know, TikTok be banning me. I don't even care. I'm a thug. Right? Okay. Let's start with, if y'all let her get away with this, y'all deserve exactly what y'all gonna get. Let's start with the pandemic. No. I don't want to start with the pandemic, sis. Let's keep
their skin, rolling back protections for wealthy nations. The United States had one of the highest COVID death rates. Again, all of this occurred with Trump in charge. And sadly, this was just the tragic exclamation point on his disastrous presidency. Installing judges and justices who have now stripped away our reproductive freedoms. Cracking down on protesters marching to protect their sons from being shot because of the color of their skin. Rolling back protections for LGBTQ Americans. Fanning conspiracy theories, unleashing hatred in our communities.
Black folks, y'all not tired? Y'all not tired of this? Y'all not tired of this? Can we just all agree that that there are some people that are bad in their job, like some cops? Derek Chauvin not being one of them. Shout out to Chauvin. Free Derek Chauvin. Some people are bad at their jobs. Some cops are a-holes. They just are. But can we just agree that, like, cops are just not walking down the street trying to shoot people? Can we just, like, y'all know that's the truth. Come on. Y'all, even black folks know that's the truth. So why are we allowing her to say that? Like, it's not true. It's not true. Some cops are assholes. But I don't know about you. When a cop comes to defend me, when I call them, that means I needed them and I want them to have a chip on their shoulder. Oh yeah, for sure. I want them to be a little unpredictable. Because I need them to save me and protect me. I want them to be a little, like, aggressive. I want them to have a chip on their shoulder. I want them to be a little, I don't want a cop coming, hi ma'am, yeah, I'm sorry, you need it, yeah, Mr. Gunman who's trying to shoot her, can you please stop? No, I want a cop that got a little swag about them. A little. So here's the whole demonizing the cops, you guys. Cops are utilized more by black folks than probably any other race of people. And here she go, shot because of the color of their skin. That's just not true. That's just not true. And we keep letting people like her say these types of things. And it's
and then terrible. When the American people fired him from a job that was too big for him to begin with, he tried to steal it, egging on a violent mob that breached our nation's capital. And when told that his own vice president was in danger, you know what he said? So what? So what, y'all? He said, so what? And after all of that, and there is more. There are still folks wringing their hands, crossing their arms, tuning out, saying they plan to sit this election out to prove a point?
Let's fast forward. Okay, so I'm going to say this about January 6th, and I'm not going to say anything else. Those people went to go hear the president speak. Those people said that we're going to walk down to the Capitol. President Trump said peacefully and patriotically. Peacefully and patriotically. Peacefully and patriotically. Peacefully and patriotically. That's what he said, y'all. And they keep saying that he encouraged a violent mob to go breach the nation's capital. That didn't happen at all. Okay? There's a lot of things about January 6th that I'm unclear of. I haven't really thought through but there's a lot of janky stuff, okay? These people, some of them have not even gotten anything as more than a parking ticket. And we put them in jail for going and protesting when they thought the election was rigged. That's all they did. I'm sorry. The fact that we just keep going there, it's why are we allowing this kind of talk? I don't understand. Like, why are we allowing ourselves to be manipulated by these people? Keep going. I'm going to fast forward a little bit because there's part of this that I want to get to that I think is so interesting.
If your town gets hit by a natural disaster, who do you want looking out for you? Is it Donald Trump, who's spreading so many lies and conspiracy theories about climate change and FEMA that the workers in North Carolina trying to help folks clean up after the last hurricane were fearing for their safety? Or is it Kamala Harris?
Sis! Kamala Harris is over this one. Y'all, we're letting her say this. We like Michelle, remember? Mish. We liked Michelle. But this is the type of thing. Do you want Donald Trump over the natural disaster like the one in North Carolina? Or do you want Kamala Harris is over this one, and we saw what happened. Those folks are still trying to rebuild. We saw what y'all did in Hawaii with those fires. We seen what you did with, this has not been a good administration, and I'm sorry, Kamala Harris has been the vice president. Oh, she's not the president. She's been the vice president. She's been the vice president, y'all. And she sucks. She sucked. She sucks. She sucks. She's terrible. And we're letting Michelle tell us, to not believe our own eyes or our own wallet or our own pocketbook. And then she goes on, y'all.
Who has been meeting with local officials, comforting the families in that state and doing everything she can to get folks the help they need. If you're saving up to buy a house or pay off student loans, if you're caring for your kids or your parents or both, if you are a farmer, a factory worker, a paralegal, anyone whose job may be changed or replaced by technology, who will actually be thinking about you?
Sis! Oh my God, y'all! I can't take this! Hip-hop, is this okay? Hip-hop! The job is not replaced by technology. Whose job is changed or replaced by technology. The job has been replaced by China and India and overseas. Y'all. Whose job has been replaced or changed by technology. I want y'all to see a clip. I have not been able to find this clip, but when I do, y'all, I am going to show it. Of Donald Trump saying, I called American Express, he said. And the person is not American. He was like, I called American Express and I talked to someone overseas. He said, what? Our people don't know how to answer phones? We can't answer phones? The job has not been replaced. The job has not changed. We still call, but we don't get somebody with a good old-fashioned, hi, how you doing? I'm so good to serve you. What can I help you with? We get someone, y'all, I'm not even going to make fun of these people just trying to live their lives. What I'm going to say is politicians like her should be ashamed of themselves. The way that they are able to lie like with a straight face and have people just cheer. Ah! Yay! Yay! She lying. Who would you like? We would like somebody who don't replace our jobs. That's what we want. All this stuff that you talking about. Oh, Kamala comforted the families. I don't need you to comfort my family, sis. I need you to make sure that we can afford groceries and gas. That's what I need you for. But we're just letting people like her because we like them or we feel some kind of affinity to them. Like say this is like a lie, y'all. This is a lie.
Is it Donald Trump who's palling around with billionaires that want a puppet in the White House who will let him run unchecked? Or is it Kamala Harris who has been fighting for working people her entire life? If you're one of our service members, our veterans, or military families, who is going to value your service and sacrifice? Is it Donald Trump who has called those who gave their lives for our country suckers and losers?
Here we go with that. That's been debunked.
Or is it Kamala Harris?
That has been debunked.
Who I guarantee you will honor your commitment to the ideals we all share with every fiber in her being. And if you are a mother who has lost sleep worrying if your son could be the victim of a nightmare traffic stop gone bad, if you've ever been out there marching and weeping for justice, who do you think is going to have your back?
Y'all, your son, the mother of a son who is up awake at night that a nightmare traffic stop has gone bad. Y'all, just tell me, throw it out there. How do traffic stops go bad? I've been stopped several times in a traffic stop, y'all. I have been stopped just recently, actually. How do traffic stops go bad? They just so happen to go bad. Or you, mom, up at night, didn't teach your son and your daughter to comply. Hey, when someone with authority stops you, how do you know they have authority? Let me see. They have lights on their car, woo 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 woo, and they make you stop, and then they ask you, "Can I have your license and registration, please? This is Officer such and such. You are being recorded." Those are all indications that this person has authority. Okay? They usually tell you the badge number and all that. 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10, you were doing something wrong. I tell you, every single time I'm stopped, every single time, I was speeding, I was on my phone, I ran through a stop sign that I didn't fully stop at. What are some other reasons I got stopped? I'm trying to think if I ever got stopped because I was black. Nope. Can't think of one time. If I got stopped, I was doing something. However, it didn't turn bad. Let me tell you a little secret why. I didn't pull out a gun. I didn't keep driving. I didn't roll up my window. I complied. So for Michelle to try and manipulate black people, oh, traffic stop gone bad. Like, are we doing that in 2024? Like, we did that in 2020. It's old now. We all know that Negroes behave badly sometimes, especially around cops. Y'all know they behave badly because they behave badly around y'all. You know who Negroes don't behave badly around? Negroes behave badly around cops. They behave badly around black folks. They behave badly around children. They behave badly at work. You know who Negroes don't behave badly around? A whole bunch of other white folks. You want to see a Negro button up? Put a whole bunch of white folks in the neighborhood. Then they start saying, howdy, how you doing? I'm telling you, they want to be white so bad. They say, I want to be white. No, they want to be white. It's the truth. You know it's the truth. Y'all, any black person on here know it is the truth. A Negro would treat you so bad. But then Massa get around, they be like, hi, how are you? They don't treat their own people good at all. They don't. It's the truth. It's the truth. Lie to yourself if you want to. Lie. Make it up. It's the truth. Negroes will rob and steal and cheat the grannies walking down the street. But let me tell you, Becky can run and jog in the middle of the night. Not a single one will touch her. They won't. No, they will not. Negroes, y'all know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. Becky with the good hair could walk down the street. I don't care how late it is. I don't care how many Negroes are on the corner. They ain't gonna touch her. Sorry, I digress. Michelle, you can try and manipulate the folks if you want. Manipulate the people if you want, Shell.
Is it Donald Trump who once took out a full-page ad to demonize innocent young black teenagers in New York City? Who has dreamed openly about his own version of a purge, where in his words, he has said for one day, one real rough, nasty day, he says, he will allow cops to use violence indiscriminately, who I am sure has never spent a single second thinking about the lives on the other end of those batons. Or is it Kamala Harris?
How about the lives on the end of the baton of the person who is just trying to do their job, the cop that went to Breonna Taylor's door and ended up with a bullet in his behind? All he was trying to do was serve a warrant for the search and seizure of money that her drug dealer boyfriend said that he stashed at the house. He's on record at the jail the jail phone, Breonna Taylor. Sorry, if y'all don't like it. It's just the truth. It's the truth. So anyway, let me tell you a story about Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor, her drug dealer boyfriend at the time, was in jail. They had caught him. Like, Breonna Taylor was the drop-off girl. I know y'all, yeah, she was sleeping in her bedroom and she was going to be a paramedic. Yeah, yeah, okay, that's a lie. So she had already got fired from being a paramedic, or she quit. I don't know, whatever. But Breonna Taylor, the boyfriend, was on the phone and tapped, and they said, where's the money? Well, he said, I left it at Bree's house. That's Breonna Taylor. So the judge issued a warrant to search the house. So they go search the house, And Breonna Taylor's new boyfriend, I guess he thought it was the old boyfriend, I don't know, shoots at the cop for knocking on the door. So the cop gets shot. He literally gets shot. And they return fire. Y'all, when I heard this story, I didn't need to hear nothing else. But he returned fire. And they are all, Breonna Taylor, say her name. Breonna Taylor, say her name. Nobody is saying the name of the cop with the bullet in his ass. Nobody's saying that man. Nobody's saying that man's name. Why? Why are we not saying his name? It's weird. Y'all, what's that man's name? I'm about to say his name now. What's the Breonna Taylor cop? Breonna Taylor cop. Taylor cop that got shot. What's his name? Nobody's saying this poor man's name. A former police for y'all, we can't even find this man's name. Officer who shot Breonna Taylor says fellow officer fired. Y'all, I can't find former police officer who shot Breonna Taylor. No, I want to know the cop that got shot in the Breonna Taylor case. That got who got shot. Why don't we know his name? I don't want to say who got shot. Why don't we know his name? We know Breonna Taylor, the drug dealer's name. I want to know his name. Hold on. Y'all, can somebody let me know? Like, can somebody let me know? Hankinson was one of the 4 officers who were charged. Who are the 4 officers? I want to know the one that got shot. Why don't we know his name? Y'all, this is crazy. Hold on. 4 officers. But we know Breonna Taylor's name. This is crazy. 4 officers. I want to know the officer that got shot. That's who I want to know. Say his name. Joshua James, 40. Sergeant Kyle Meany, 35. Brett Hankinson, 46. Charging Janie in connection with allegedly. Hold on. Why can't we know this? Why can't we know this, y'all? The cop that got shot. Y'all, this is crazy. I'm going to find that man's name and we're going to say his name. We're going to say his name. We're going to say the cop who got shot in Breonna Taylor's case. We're going to say his name. Okay? Because Breonna Taylor got shot. She got caught in the game. She did. Sis got caught in the game. And I don't care who don't like what I'm saying. Sis got caught in the game. She was running drugs for her ex-boyfriend. And got caught in the game. Sorry. It's just what happened. Y'all, she goes on and y'all already know she ends up talking about abortion. And the way she talks about it is like it's some kind of healthcare. Y'all.
Who understands the anguish in these interactions and has the experience that shows us that, yes, it is possible to keep our community safe and keep innocent people out of harm's way. And finally, y'all, who could possibly think that this man would care more about our men and boys more than Kamala Harris? And while we're at it, I want to think about who do you think possibly would care more about our reproductive health?
Can we stop? Like, y'all know there's something wrong. Y'all know there's something wrong with abortion.
And I just want to take a moment with this particular question.
She's going to take a moment.
Because there is so much that gets lost in the conversation about women's reproductive rights. And I want the men in the arena to bear with me on this.
No.
Because
No. Y'all, she talks for 20 minutes about abortion and doesn't call it abortion. She doesn't call it abortion. Women's reproductive rights. Y'all got the right to reproduce. That's why you're in the predicament that you're in. Is because you actually have the right to reproduce. Obey him, sis. She said, I'm crying. She said, nah, I'm about to find. They are probably trying to protect him. Yes, but we're going to find out his name. Yes, we are. We're going to find out that cop's name, and we're going to say his name. We're going to shout him out just like we do Chauvin. Sorry. Hashtag free Derek Chauvin. Anyway, she talks for like 20 minutes about reproductive rights. You know there is something wrong when they cannot call it what it is. And I've had abortions. And I remember when I was having an abortion, I thought it was a clump of cells. I really did. I was like, oh, it's, a clump of cells. It's not really a baby, blah, 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 blah. I now know better, right? They keep lying to these people, because if they said to real women, I mean, like, seriously, and they showed real women what happens when a baby is inside of them and it gets aborted, like, there's no way that the majority of women would agree with that. But they keep making it about things that men and a lot of women that are not really versed in, they keep making it about IVF. This has nothing to do with IVF, in vitro fertilization. Oh, he's going to stop. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's not an abortion, okay? They keep making it about ectopic pregnancies, removing a pregnancy that is not viable. And I've had one where the baby gets stuck in the fallopian tube and it can't survive in the fallopian tube. It's implanted there, so you have to actually remove it. That's an ectopic pregnancy. They're saying that you can't have. That's just not true. That's not true. Those are not viable pregnancies. What we are talking about when we talk about abortion is an unwanted pregnancy that women go to a clinic to remove. We're not talking about miscarriages. Miscarriages are the saddest thing. Anybody will tell you, when you want a baby and you lose that baby, it's sad. So why is it not the same thing when you don't want a baby? You are basically saying that it's okay to end a viable pregnancy if you don't want it. But it's sad when you want it and the maker, God, ends the pregnancy. That's the sad part. But if you want to end the pregnancy, then that's fine. Do you understand how sick and twisted that is, y'all? And you're getting ready to elect an incompetent person to the seat of president based on this. And just like President Trump mentioned, she can't even get the votes to remove it. She can't get the votes to bring back Roe versus Wade. Unfortunately, she can't even get the votes. So she's telling you, I'm going to restore it when the bill comes across. She can't get the votes. It ain't going to happen. It's a majority. It ain't going to happen. But she is running on something that's a lie, telling you a lie that she can bring it back when she can't. And y'all are getting ready to elect her as president or try to vote for her as president or be okay with her being president based on this. She has nothing else, y'all. She literally said, Michelle Obama, she has a wonderful plan. Michelle said, she has a plan to lower the cost. She has a plan. This plan is so fantastic. I mean, she has a plan. I'm telling you, when you hear about this plan, you are going to be blown away. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to hear about it and it's going to be great. She ain't got no plan. And if she had a plan, why is she not doing the plan now? Y'all, what they don't like is that President Trump has a plan. He told you what his plan is. Use the liquid gold. Use the oil that we have to lower the cost of gas. Gas lowers when the cost of gas is lowered, it lowers the cost of everything. Energy is life, okay? He talks about it. No taxes on tips. Like, you guys, these are the types of things that she is allowed to get away with. Just saying it. And then she gets people that we like, or, like I used to like Michelle Obama, to say these types of things, and nobody holds her feet to the fire. Nobody holds her feet to the fire. The black church has been silent in cowardice. Y'all, and these are people's lives that are on the line. And it's really sad that we're allowing this to happen. And I really hope and I pray that at some point, people wake up, get a grip on yourself. This is not about you. I don't know, you guys. I'm not going to listen to her talk 20 minutes about stuff that's not abortions. Y'all can go back and watch it yourselves. But she starts to talk about a family who had a pregnancy and she was crying in the bathroom and she couldn't get life-saving care. That's just not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. And y'all know it's not true. Y'all know deep within your heart, deep within your soul, it's not true. You know there is a difference between an abortion and a miscarriage. You know that there's a difference between an actual baby and you ending the life of an actual viable pregnancy and you having a pregnancy in your abdomen, like the ectopic pregnancy. It's not in your abdomen, in your fallopian tube, sorry. You know that there's a difference, right? Like, we don't have to be lied to about this and allow these people to continue to lie to us. We've got to stand up. Our children are way too important. Way too important. Their future. And that's how they're trying to get you to be numb. They're getting a lot of people to be numb by telling you not to have kids. Because if you have kids, you're invested. And then Michelle Obama even says that, Kamala Harris is a mother. She's not. She didn't come into her adopted kids' lives until they were like teenagers. Like they were like adults, almost adults. She didn't raise no little kids. And I think it was like Tyler Perry on his speech. He was talking about, when Kamala Harris was at the DNC, I watched her with her two nieces. She was trying to make sure that her nieces didn't come too close to the edge. There's a difference between being an aunt and a mother. And the only people that get mad at that is people who are not mamas. There is a difference. And I don't care. Fight me. I don't care. I don't care what none of y'all got to say. There is a difference between being an aunt and being a mom. And I'm sorry, Kamala, you're an aunt. You are not a mom. To those two white kids. You are not a mom. You could have been a mom had you not been with Willie. Y'all. You could have been a mom. You could have been a mom. Let me just say that. I'm not going to disrespect her. But she's an aunt. There's a difference. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging in there with me, you guys. I had to tell this black girl magic. Y'all can play with your own lives with that. I'm telling you, I'm not voting for somebody based on their color, their race, their sex. No more. No más. No more. I'm not. I want you to be able to protect our children, to protect our future, to bring back American jobs, to lower the cost of energy, tariff people, as President Trump says. Y'all got to see a clip of him talking about Japan. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna get this clip for y'all. I owe y'all clips. He says talking about Japan. He says Japan is the smallest little city, but they're rich. He said, and any other country will come and wipe them off the face of the planet, but we protect them and they won't even drive our cars. He said, we protect them for free. He was like, they should be paying for our protection. They should be at least drive our cars. They won't even drive our cars. Trump was going off, okay? Trump knew the real deal. He did. You don't have to like him, okay? You don't have to like him. You don't have to make a baby with him. You don't have to sleep with him. You don't have to do anything with him. But he's qualified. He showed what he can do. And that's why, y'all, November 5th, how many of you guys are voting early? I'm not voting early. I'm torn with voting early. I don't want to vote early. I want to vote election day. I want to, but then I'm scared. So I'm tempted, y'all. I'm tempted to vote early. But I don't know. I'm scared. I'm in Maryland. Maryland got problems. So I don't know. Y'all, go out and vote. Let your voices be heard. Y'all, make sure whatever decision you're making, please don't make it off the fact that she is hope and joy and change. And y'all, we did that already. Remember Barack Obama? Hope, change. We did that. Sis. You missed that boat. Now we need low gas. Groceries. Rent is too high. We need those kind of conversations. And how you gonna lower them? That's what we need. We don't need all of that other stuff. Oh, so electrifying. No, baby. Tell me what you're gonna do. And that should be it. And that should be all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I appreciate you listening. Thanks for going live with me. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.